Now, it's been about a week since this piece of news came out that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. can no longer afford to do Ghost Rider. The producer, Jed Whedon, came out like, yeah, there is financial considerations, budgetary concerns that just consistently portraying Robbie Reyes' Flaming Skull would cost a whole lot of money. Now, that makes a lot of sense to me. Also, they kind of worked this in with the storyline and the fact that his story was also done towards the mid-season finale. So, yeah, he's trapped in another place. Means he's probably not dead, but it worked both ways where it would cost too much, so I think they were glad that story-wise they were done with his character because it made sense in the story, and also they could save money because it just cost a whole lot of money. So that's when it came to my mind that even though S.H.I.E.L.D. can't do Ghost Rider anymore, Ghost Rider definitely deserves to be on a TV show. Now, whether that's on an ensemble TV show similar to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., maybe if they do a Secret Warriors TV show down the line after S.H.I.E.L.D. has finished, whether it be a Netflix series, whether he has his own TV show on network TV like ABC or on a streaming service like Amazon, Netflix, or Hulu, because we know the Runaways are coming to Hulu. We also know that Cloak and Dagger are coming to TV such as Freeform. So whatever it may be, whether he's in a TV show, a part of an ensemble, or whether it's his TV show, Ghost Rider definitely deserves to be on one. But with that in mind, how would Robbie Reyes' Ghost Rider story work with that on a TV show, whether it's his own or he's with other characters in a team-up show? Well, as we all remember in the mid-season finale of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., we saw that Robbie and his uncle Eli kind of got teleported to another place. He's trapped somewhere else. And as producer Jed Whedon likes to state, that usually means you're not dead if you're trapped in another place. So with a TV show, with a season of Ghost Rider, the story could be how he came back to Earth. Now, whether that story be he's already on Earth and we're just having flashbacks of when Robbie was stuck in that other place and how he eventually came back, or you could do a similar story but in a more linear fashion, where in the beginning episode of the season you see Robbie is in this other place, and maybe towards the mid-season finale or the first handful of episodes he eventually comes back, and then the aftermath of him coming back starts to take effect. Whether it be flashbacks or a linear story, I think the story of how he came back would be very interesting, because if he is in some weird place trapped there, maybe the character of Mephisto could be in this story as to how Ghost Rider Robbie Reyes comes back, because they did introduce the Celestials a little bit in Guardians of the Galaxy. They're possibly introducing the Elder Gods in Thor Ragnarok, which is scheduled to come out in 2017 this year, so it would be in line with the Marvel Cinematic Universe as well. It would also introduce a little bit more history, and plus at this moment you could fuse Eli with Robbie and the Ghost Rider spirit that is inside of him, and have something similar to the story in the comics where Eli is the one that's inside of Robbie. Or maybe the story of how he came back wouldn't be for the season. Maybe it's what he brought back. Maybe it's a small snippet of how he came back, but the whole season would be about what came back with him. What did he bring to Earth? Whether it be a demon, whatever it may be, a certain villain in the Marvel Universe, he brought it back with him to Earth, and now he has to kind of fight the spirit within him to try to be more of a hero, because he was dealing with that in the first half of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., where the spirit inside of him just wanted vengeance, while Robbie really didn't want that. He wanted to do his own thing and maybe be a little bit more of a hero. And you can have that here, where Robbie wants to clean up his own mess, be more of a hero, and defeat the character that came back with them, because he know it was kind of his fault that brought this character into Earth. And with that, Robbie would also be more of a hero to Gabe, who thought he was a hero at first, and then he learned like, oh wow, there's a demon inside my brother, what the heck. So that could be an interesting aspect to it, while at the same time the spirit of the Ghost Rider doesn't want to do any of that. He just wants to continue to give out vengeance to the people of this Earth. Also, you could have the spirit of the Ghost Rider talk this season, and maybe it's not necessarily him, maybe it's Eli that's talking, because as I said, maybe for this season, and when Robbie comes back as Ghost Rider, Eli is inside of him and is now talking to him, and you have this banter between the both of them, because now Eli is similar to the spirit and how he just wants to give out vengeance, and that would be something similar to the comic as I previously mentioned. But any of this happening would be awesome. I just want Ghost Rider to come back on TV. I thought this portrayal of Robbie Reyes was really good. Personally, I love the comic portrayal of Robbie Reyes better, but that's because it came first and it just has a lot more to it that I really like. But with the live action version, it's really good, and I would love to see more of it, whether it's in his own TV show or on an ensemble team up show.